see
Are
if
we live?
I think we are. Let's double check. Hello, hello, everyone. Yes, we are live.
Hey, let's go.
All right, cool. All right, and we sound okay.
Sweet.
So today we're doing a little bit of behind the scenes action here. We are doing a live recording.
Yeah, for the first time, and we got our cards finally. So
Yeah, so you can see them, and we're gonna see how it goes. We're not
yeah,
sure
fingers
if it'll
crossed.
work or not yet, but we're gonna try our best here and go for it.
Great.
So, if you're ready, I'm ready.
I'm so ready.
All right, let's start recording in 3, 2, 1.
Action.
Welcome to Legends of Inkwell. I'm Dakota,
And I'm Jackie.
and today we are covering the lore behind Archazia's Island.
Set 7.
We're finally starting to catch up here. So, uh, most of the story is actually on the art cards.
Yeah.
So we're gonna read the story from the art cards, and we will refer back to we will show you the cards that it refers to as we go through it.
Yeah.
So let's just hop right in.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I personally kind of like this. Like, it's gives you a reason to open the packs, collect the art cards at the end.
Right.
I don't know, and then put the
Yeah.
story together. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah, it gives you like little hints. And as we move forward with like Whispers of the Well and stuff like
Yeah.
that, it is just hints at what's going on. It's
Yeah.
not the story like this one is very much a story,
Right.
where that one is more clues as to what's going on. So I'm going to start with the first card. We're going to switch back and forth. But I've waited here ages now, and I'd be alone if not for the company of my ink friends. The others have finally arrived from across the sea, seeking knowledge, seeking help. They're worried, but they're not worried enough. And the cards that we have that relate to this one are Snow White, Fairest in the Land, and Goofy Extreme Athlete. The reason we included these cards for this one is the little animals we believe are the Ink Friends.
Yeah, so like
that are
Snow White
referred to.
has a mix of actual animals and like the little glowy eyes. I don't know, it's cute.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
All right, card number 2. It's you, the owl of the Azurite Sea. We've been looking for you for so long, Shanzi said. The ancient Illumineer adjusted her owl mask and swept a wing outward, welcoming the newcomer and her friends. The magical mask looked wary at first, but then smiled. At last, I feared you'd never come. Welcome to my little island. So the like what I'm picking out here is the ancient Illumineer.
The Ancient Illuminator,
So
yes.
and then do we know? I believe the owl's a boy.
Girl? She? I believe
Yeah,
it's
I adjusted
she.
her owl mask.
Yep.
You're right. It's a girl. My mistake.
And we learn here in the second card that our friends and Illumineers have made it across the Azurite Sea to find her.
Yep, finally found.
Owl Island.
Owl Island. Creatively
Named in the previous set. So now we are on card number 3. The classroom was unlike any Shanze had ever seen. In place of chalkboards, wispy magical trails of the owl called thought scrolls drifted through the air. Will we learn how to make those? She asked. Thoughts? The owl shrugged. No, dear. You either have them or you don't. So that's pretty funny. But there are many cards that refer to these thought scrolls, so we'll just zoom in on them here real quick. Most of them are in the artwork here. Some of them have a little bit of wording to them as well, but Minnie Mouse Storyteller is one of the main ones where you could really see a thought scroll.
Yeah, and you can see like they're unique symbols, kind of like hieroglyphs, but Lorcana.
Yeah, yeah. And then we have Dolores Madrigal with an earshot. She's holding a thought scroll, and she heard Mariano's heart skip a beat. Was it because of the puzzle, or was he looking at her? So you'll understand what she means there in a little bit.
Archimedes saying Arcasia's library was a treasure trove of knowledge, even for such an educated owl. He's got to be having a blast.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Baymax low battery processing data from Arcasia's thought scrolls is taking a great deal of power. Extreme battery saver protocol engaged.
Yeah, if only Baymax had like AI. He might be like the OG AI. Actually,
He might
I don't
be
know.
the AI. Yeah.
AI 0. Sorry.
Yokai, intellectual schemer. In the hands of a lesser person, this much power would be irresponsible. Again, surrounded by the thought scrolls.
What else do we got? Berlioz. I just
Love it.
I just had to look up how to say it again. We're going with it. So he's actually got it like going through his mouth and says, "Look what I found. Can we stay here and play?"
Then we have the Devil's Eye Diamond. Just look at it, filled with power of its owner.
So,
That's from the story, but the thought scrolls are flowing down essentially into it.
and I do love the art on that one with the like owl window pane in the
Yeah, the
background.
stained glass owl.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Got Honey Lemon just with scrolls being a little smarty pants.
And then finally, Jasmine, inspired researcher. Oh, this is wonderful. I knew Arcasia's thought scrolls would be worth a little extra effort, and she's holding one in her image as well. Number 4.
So, and for the record, the art cards are like numbered 1 through, I think there's 19 or something like that. So, number 4. It seemed like days, times passed like a dream on the island as the owl taught them ink casting skills beyond anything they'd ever attempted. That's it. Now steal. But don't neglect the amethyst. It tends to run away on you. Steady. Don't forget to hold it in your imagination. And, Shanzi interrupted, pointing high in the sky, I did it. Look, the lion. But he's amethyst and steel. The owl beamed with pride. Hard work pays off, my child.
So this is referring to the Mufasa Among the Stars, which is an amethyst steel card. You can see it here.
Yeah. And this is just like the introduction of dual ink cards.
Yes, this is the first set with dual ink cards, and Arcasia is the one teaching the Illumineers how to do it. Card 5. The way you've been incasting glimmers isn't wrong, exactly. You're just not utilizing the full potential of your incaster, and more importantly, your imagination, the owl said. Martin, is it just focus on both inks at once? But Martin was focused on something else.
What was he focused on, Dakota?
We're going to find out. I don't think I have one till the next one.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, never mind.
The card comes on number 6.
Card 6. Stop fiddling and pay attention, young man, tutted the owl. Martin had been casually strumming his incaster, its magical strings humming with a playful tune. I am. This is how I focus my thoughts while I... Ah, there he is. An amber and emerald glimmer of a mischievous dog bounded over and gave the owl a slappy kiss.
So that's Tramp, Street Smart Dog. He is Amber Emerald, dual ink card. Doesn't have any flavor text, but that is what it's referring to in that one. Card number 7. Very good, the owl flapped excitedly. Soon we'll be seeing a flood of dual ink glimmers out of you. Martin winced, the events of the flood still heavy on his mind. Ah, yes, I'm sorry, poor choice of words, the owl paused. Let's just say your talent may soon eclipse mine. She cocked her head. And I've been around a while.
Whoa, what an old owl.
Ancient owl.
Ancient owl. All right, card number 8. How does it work exactly? Asked Venturo, tapping one of the magical coils wrapped around his arm next to his incaster. The hexwell allows me to create powerful items like the coils. I'm sorry, Venturo interrupted the owl. The hexwell? It's the reason the island exists, the owl's voice dropped to a whisper. A forge with such magical power must be safeguarded at all costs.
So I didn't pull the cards for this one, but everybody knows there's the 6 coils, one for each ink color. They do different things. You can look those up and check them out. But each one of our Illumineers here has 2 of them for their 2 colors. Venturo is ruby sapphire.
Martin's amber emerald.
Yep, and then
so Shanzai's
amethyst steel. And then they also mentioned the hexwell here. So we previously heard the hexwell from the hexwell crown that Ursula stole. That was then broken in half. The hexwell apparently is also a magical well that happens to be hidden on this island, which is how the island and the crown were created. So
very powerful, needs to be safeguarded at all costs.
So number 9, safeguarded? Venturo frowned. I feel like there's a teensy bit of history behind that word. My dear, you have the gift of understatement, the owl said. Once upon a time, using the hexwell, I made a crown of immense power, and soon after, it was stolen. Bummer. A gift you have indeed.
So,
So this next
so
part here is just going to
continuing.
continue to dive into that story of the Hexwell crown.
Eventually, the Hexwell crown was recovered and the thief imprisoned. The owl pointed at a floating thought scroll that displayed shadowy images of a broken crown. And after it was sundered in the recent struggle with the sea witch, half of it was hidden in the great illuminary, locked away safe, and the
Locked
other
away
half,
safe.
and the other half, Venturo asked, is even safer, the owl replied with a wink. But this implies that the Hexwell crown was stolen before Ursula stole it.
Yeah. So I believe the Hexwell crown has been stolen multiple times
Yes.
now. It seems to be one of the most important items
Yes,
or
most
pieces of
powerful.
lore
Yeah.
in Lorcana. Shanze set her inkcaster aside and began to doodle in the margins of her lore book. Why do you wear the mask anyway? There was a long pause before the owl replied. I suppose I'm just wary. If the identity of the true guardian of the Hexwell Island became known, it might attract unwelcome guests. Like the Sea Witch? But we defeated her. The crown is broken. The owl sighed. Broken can be fixed, child. So in the mask that they're referencing here is the mask that we see on the actual logo of the set. Can pop back to it. So it's the golden logo with the lore symbol on it.
All right, card 12. Who would recognize you? Shanze asked. During our voyage, we heard stories of the legendary owl of the Azurite Sea, but no stories about. I'm sorry, what's your name again? The owl knew it was an attempt to draw out information. Secrecy was crucial. But this girl and her friends seemed different. Archazia. There's a long pause. It's been so long since I've heard my own name. Shanze set her lore book aside and extended her hand. Pleased to meet you, Archazia.
No. Number 13. It's nice to have a friend again, especially a fellow Lumineer, said Arcasia. Then she added, so low that Shanze could barely hear, maybe this time it'll go better. What do you mean? Shanze asked. Nothing. Arcasia stood up abruptly. It was a long time ago. Come, let's resume our lesson.
All right, so hinting at more details of the past. So it sounds like. Oh, do we have a card yet?
Next one.
Okay. Do you want me to keep going or do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so I mean, Arcasia's been around for a very, very long
Right.
time.
Well, and something went wrong with previous Illuminaires
Yep.
is what we're saying now. So it's
which could be why we ended up in the realm of Lorcana.
right. Yeah. Well, because the Great Illuminary used to be full of life and then it was abandoned when we found it.
Right, exactly.
So what happened?
There's more to this.
Okay, continuing. Using his coil, Martin was magically floating up near the top of the bookshelf in the library, mumbling something Arcasia couldn't quite hear into his cupped hand. Come down from there, young man, and speak properly. Startled, he quickly stuffed something into his pocket and pointed with his other hand at a line on a thought scroll drifting nearby. I don't understand this. What language is it? You're upside down, Arcasia observed. Perhaps try reading it right side up?
Which is funny because looking at the scrolls that we saw
Yes.
in the early ones, you can't read it. It's
Yeah.
just hieroglyphs. So Emerald Coil is the coil that Martin was using at the time. It's funny because he's kind of floating away, which is relating to the evasive ability that the coil gives you. Martin floated down from the bookshelf sheepishly. So, question: what would happen if half the Hexwell crown were to disappear? From the Illuminary. Arcasia's eyes narrowed. Why do you ask? I'm saying I just found out that the sphere holding the Hexwell crown is, well, empty. Just found out. But how did you? Martin held up a round communicator device he pulled from his pocket. Arcasia laughed. I see there's more to you than meets the eye, my child. And that's referring to the galactic communicator, which actually is from the previous set 6, Azurite Sea. So it's coming full circle here that it's back.
All right. 16. So, Arcasia straightened into her full formidable height. Half the broken crown is now missing. The other half was recently recovered safely, but only just. That makes it all more important that you and your glimmers focus on training. Learn, practice, prepare. Are you ready? Martin jumped to his feet. Ready! He was about to start ink casting again when he noticed the glimmer of a scrappy dog he'd ink cast earlier delicately slurp up a spaghetti noodle. Ready right after dinner. So,
So in this one, this refers to the spaghetti dinner item or lore card that we have, which is obviously the tramp
yeah.
doing that. Then they mentioned training and getting ready. So
Oh, yeah, all the different training
we have
cards.
all the different training
There's a
cards.
lot of
There's a
training
lot of them.
cards.
There's different obstacles, things like that. We believe one of the traps or obstacles is the ink geyser here. You can kind of see the Arcasia Island castle, followed by like the forest and trails and the ink geyser out
Mm-hmm.
there to stop people from invading. So we're just going to run through some of the cards that are training. There's a lot of cards that are training. These are the better ones that we found.
Do you want me to do Cirque?
You
Or
want to
Queen of
start with
Hearts?
Queen of Hearts?
All right, sorry. Queen of Hearts. So she says something told the Illumineer she'd had enough of the obstacles. So she's just struggling.
It's Queen of Hearts losing her temper. Is the card there. Cirque, Unruly Knight. An owl in charge? Psh. He glared at the others. Then his eyes fell on the targets set up nearby and he brightened. But as long as I still get to joust.
Matthias, Arendelle General. You must move quickly before the trap resets. Go.
Anastasia, there's also a Drizella card that goes with this. But out of my way, I'm going to be the first to finish. And the Drizella card is actually Drizella pushed into the mud.
Yeah. And they're both all muddy.
Yeah.
You got Yzma, Transform Kitten. Yes, I've already finished this course. I'm still going to bounce a few more times.
Fix It Felix Jr. A trap is just a puzzle that's not very friendly.
Always positive. Roger, dog lover, says the best part of completing the obstacle course was finding their human at the end. So he's just snuggling puppies.
Yeah.
My dream.
And then Rhino, motivational speaker. Don't forget you are awesome. You can handle anything. Now channel your inner awesomeness and clear this trap.
I love
So,
Rhino.
yeah, Rhino's in his ball and, on some kind of waves or something, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's a lot of glimmers that they set out that are currently training for different things on Arcasia's Island. Next we have I'll have my glimmers fan out on the island. Surely there's a story star or two there that might help us prepare, Venturo said. Arcasia nodded. That's wise, but be careful. I've been building up the island's defenses for ages. You mean all those obstacles? Yes, Arcasia said with a growing smile, but maybe we can use them to our advantage. So again, this is referring to the training and the traps and stuff like that.
Venturo grinned. I see where you're going with this. Those obstacles can serve as a training ground. Precisely, Arcasia said. And while your glimmers practice their skills and find those story stars, there's plenty here for you to learn. The coils I gave you, they can increase your ink casting power if you study their secrets. Cool. Venturo tapped the inkcaster on his wrist and motioned his friends over. Okay, people, we've got some story stars to find. Who's with me?
So when Story Stars came in previously, we had the Starlight Vial, things like that in previous sets. So if you want to learn a little bit more about where we first saw the Story Stars, go back and check out those episodes. And then our 19, our final card is the Illumineers watch as their glimmers set out to search for Story Stars on the island. What a wonderful home you have here, Arcasia, said Venturo. We finally have what we need, someone to teach us. With our help, we'll get that crown back and figure out how to repair the Illuminary. I hope your optimism in me is not misplaced. Arcasia looked at the three of them and finally nodded, as if making a decision. Right, let's get to it. So there's something a little bit off about this owl.
Yeah. But so it sounds like she's been burned in the past, but she is trusting them for some reason. They give off good vibes, I
Good
guess.
vibes. So that's the main story. There's some cards that also refer to Arcasia. Um, we'll run through those really quick. they're somewhat related to the story, but more fun as on the side, more Arcasia lore. So first is Hey Hey Rambling Rooster, Arcasia. Why is he wearing a coconut? Shanze. It's probably better not to ask.
You don't question the bird.
We don't question the bird.
Magical maneuvers. So it's the three fairy godmothers. Oh, I'm sure it's fine if we move these traps around. Arcasia won't mind a little magic, says Flora.
Dolores Madrigal, we talked about earlier with Mariano's heart skipping a beat. This is back to the puzzles and the traps and obstacles that they're dealing with.
Duchess, Elegant Feline, says, Now, darlings, pay close attention to where we are. What can you learn about the owl from the house?
Next, we have Susie, Master Seamstress. The devoted mice were excited to surprise Cinderella with a new dress. Smiling, Arcasia gave them a spool of magic thread. This will make it perfect, she said.
Mariano says, The puzzles of the heart are trickier than anything Arcasia could come up with. So,
And yeah, so that's the one that relates to the Dolores. And he's kind of leaning on this. I don't know what it is, but it
It looks
looks
like a
like
compass to me.
it. Yeah, and it's got like the stars
Yeah.
um,
Yeah,
behind it,
I think it's a
behind his hand.
compass.
We have Pascal. Once Pascal got into Arcasia's flower beds, there was no getting him out.
Cutie.
So yeah, he's just playing around.
And then Peppa. Arcasia's calming presence helped Peppa dispel her dark mood.
And then finally, Tanana. This is a place of wonder and learning. Pay attention to the owl and see what she can teach you. So yeah, there's a lot of background lore that Arcasia is helping the Glimmers as well as the Illumineers.
Yeah.
Of course, we also have the Jafar story, as we know
Yeah,
Jafar
our
is the
big
big
bad of
bad.
the set.
So let's get to these.
So starting with Basil, Secret Informer. So the final part of the crown, Jafar will be pleased. So it sounds like Basil just found the crown.
Jafar, aspiring ruler. At least both halves of the crown belong to me. So he finally has them. It looks like he's starting to put them together.
Restoring the crown. The Hexwell surge with pure creative energy, fusing the crown's pieces in a final burst of power.
So yep, restores the crown, and then finally we have Jafar newly crowned, which is now that the Hexwell crown is finally mine, no force in Lorcana can stand against me. And then the last card that also relates to the Jafar series is
Razul.
Rezul.
Mere trinkets won't get you any closer to Jafar.
So that's referring to the coils that the Illuminators got.
Next
Trinkets.
one. Got it.
Yep.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I think that's funny that they added that in there. We have a couple mentions of different things here. So first is like a dual ink mention. That's outside of the actual story is the hero Hamada, future champion. Even with a mind as brilliant as his, the mixed ink was a unique puzzle to solve.
Yeah, that's cool. Mysterious things. So we have Gaten, Moliere.
Mole.
Oh, well, it's French, obviously. So there's
Yeah,
extra letters there.
extra letters.
Fascinating. This shouldn't exist, yet it does. It may be older than the Great Illuminary itself.
So I don't know what he's finding, but he's finding
Well, it
something.
looks like a little lore piece.
And then, yeah, we just don't know what it is yet.
Okay, all right, sorry. Got it.
And then also in the Dawson puzzling sleuth, I say, what sort of contraption is this? So he's at Arcasia's Island and trying to figure out what this thing is behind him. Um, I'm not really sure what it is, but just mysterious things.
What's that game show where they have to go through the Oslo course?
Wipeout?
Yeah, wait.
It looks like
one of
that.
those.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, and we're at our honorable mentions.
Oh, already. Oh my
Oh, we're cruising.
god. So this set had a lot of good ones, but we did like minimize it, I guess. Do you want to start with yours?
Sure. So my first one is Yzma, and the flavor text is just the best. So one of these might be the right lever, but I'll be a lamazant if I can't figure out which one.
Ah.
Uh,
All right, then we got Toulouse. And I guess I don't even know if I read his. So he's famous for painting, obviously. He squeezed more paint from the tube and wiggled in delight. Arcasia was fun, even if she was a giant owl. She had so many new colors to paint with. But mostly go back to the art. I picked it for
Okay.
the art is he made a little a lore symbol with his
Lure symbol.
paw.
Oh,
And he's such a good artist. Little orange cat.
next I've got Grunge, canon expert. He loves two things: explosions and even more explosions.
I
So
get it, my
pretty
guy.
great, yeah.
So much to give, and this is another one about the art, and it's just in the clouds with Penny and Bull like touching foreheads. It's the sweetest thing.
And you've got the Arcasia Island castle in the background.
Yeah, but the clouds.
The
Look at
clouds
how
are
stinking
super
cute.
cute.
Thank you.
And they're just all running down the tree.
Yeah, happy little family.
I've got Donald Duck, flustered sorcerer. When it comes to magic spells, proper pronouncing thoughts on this story, things that you liked about this set.
I'm a big fan of learning about why we are where we are. So like we're getting tidbits of like something else happened with the Hexel Crown before, and I don't know if I can trust you, and I'm an ancient owl,
Yeah.
and I can teach you things like Dual Link, and who knows what else.
And so, and the mask
Yeah, the mask. Yeah, so
is interesting.
who is this secretive
Who
owl?
is this owl? And the Hexwell is a place.
Yeah. Yeah, not
So,
just a crown. The crown was made at the
yeah, and the Hexwell is kind of what powers a lot of things.
yeah. It like is it the source of all of Lorcana?
It could be.
Who knows?
We'll find out. Okay,
Are you ready for a game?
I'm ready for a game.
All right, so last time didn't go so well. So this one I tried to make it easier. Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. So this card introduced in set 7, Arcasia's Island, has the highest willpower and strength of any card. What is it?
Has the highest willpower and strength.
Yeah,
Is it 10-10?
it's higher.
11-11.
Higher.
Okay, 12-12.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's only one card.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Well, that's easy. It's Taka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think it might be a little tricky.
There are like 3 cards that are like extremely large. 10-10 Mickey.
Yeah.
12-12 Taka.
Yeah.
And there's another giant one.
Do you want to take the thing off?
Oh, yeah. It's a 9 cost.
I think it's 10.
10 cost.
Yeah.
10 cost, 12-12. It's Amethyst Ruby.
Yeah, Dual Link and everything.
Yeah.
I think you probably gotta exit out of it. And I could have added an animation, but we,
whatever. Yeah,
there she goes.
Shift 7. Okay.
So angry.
During your turn, whenever an opposing character is exerted, banish them. Yeah, very angry. Elemental Terror. Good card.
Yeah.
That was a much easier guessing one.
Well,
with that main clue.
I have a backup game.
No, I don't know. I don't know if we have time today. But
I'll make it harder next time. Don't worry.
So we need to do our highlighted card of the week.
Oh.
I think our highlighted card of the week should be the coils. I think they're one of the more interesting things. So like this emerald coil here. They're one of the more interesting parts of the game. A lot of them are usable. Some of them are not. But they are very interesting, and they not only can you play them, but they're also relating to the lore very much and the Hexwell and things like that.
Yeah, I do love like in Lorcana cards.
Yeah, yeah. I wish we had an Arcasia card.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been cool.
We might eventually, right?
Maybe. We have Owl Island. That's about as close as we get. So, this week in Lorcana. What did you do this week in Lorcana, or going to do this week in Lorcana?
Let's see here. This week in Lorcana, I researched set 7 lore, and I am going to watch the DLC.
Nice. Yeah, that is coming up. DLC Richmond is next weekend. So that's exciting for everybody who's going.
What did you do in Lorcana, Dakota?
I have been practicing and building decks. I built a new deck that is probably not going to work, but we're going to find out.
Okay.
It's
So
fun and
are we doing
exciting.
that for set champs or
It'll probably be a set champ deck, not
okay.
a DLC deck.
Okay.
And then what else did
Are we
I
gonna
do?
give out any
We
hints?
pulled up. No,
Oh,
absolutely not.
okay.
Um,
Locked down.
uh, we opened Lorcana cards
We did.
with Christmas and things like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah. We did our like for our New Year's countdown. I got an epic card.
Yeah,
A
you got
guard.
an epic. Lucy pulled a foil Cindy,
Oh, yeah, for Christmas. Santa
two
brought us a bunch of
two packs
hangers.
each.
2 packs each. We got regular Cindy, foil Cindy,
Headless Horseman,
and something
and
else.
something else.
Prince
There's
Philip, maybe?
oh yeah, Prince Philip and a foil Headless Horseman.
And a
It was.
foil, yeah.
Yeah,
So
so that was crazy. Wild 6 packs.
yeah, no complaints.
Yeah,
Thanks,
super happy
Santa.
with those. Um, I think that's all we have for today. That's our lore. This set was great because we had the story cards.
Yeah, so again, I like the story cards. So again, we're not getting the little like preview trailer or the story on the website anymore. We're just getting the art cards, which I like,
Yep.
especially because like I don't know how many people actually read them.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
be
So
fair, I don't know how many people actually read the stories either, but that's why we're here.
that's what we do. Yep. Next time we cover the lore of a set, I think we actually are going to cover 8 and 9 together
Whoa.
because 9 doesn't have a story.
Oh no.
Since it's mostly a reprint set.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think there's any story with it. We can look at the cards though to
Sure.
see like how the new cards progress
Sure.
Lorcana any further. Um, but yeah, that's all we have for today. Thanks for joining us.
And remember, it's a great day to have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. And that is how we record an episode.
Yeah. So we hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of behind the scenes. We tried to do it in one shot. Usually, when we do these and we're reading stuff, it's very hard to do in one shot, and we do multiple takes. Today, we did pretty good, though.
Yeah,
I would
nailed
say.
it. Snailed it.
We also do it. What are you?
Snailed it.
Oh my goodness. We also usually record later at night when she is sleeping, so it's a little bit harder, and we're a little more delirious at that time. So
to be fair, I am very much overstimulated.
yeah, we did go to IKEA today
On a Saturday with a baby and the in-laws.
and the in-laws. Yeah. Your in-laws,
My in-laws.
my family.
They're great, but
Yep.
it's a lot.
IKEA on a Saturday alone is overstimulating.
But it's okay. We're in a happy
We made it.
place.
And we are
We got
still
some good
doing the
stuff.
puzzle.
Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta pull it up.
Yeah. We're a little bit further on it. We went for another hour.
Yes, not too bad. But we got like
We got
Moana
Moana
coming
going.
together. We got Piglet just appeared.
Yeah.
We kind of hold on. We can't see it that well.
Oh, yeah, move the light around. There it is.
Hey. So
So
we're getting there. We'll probably stream again at some point
yeah.
because you
Hopefully
know
soon.
how much everyone loved that one.
Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit further on this before
It'll be a
we
little more
put
exciting.
you all through that again.
We'll see if Dakota pocketed any pieces.
I don't want to talk about it. So, all right, I think that's all we have for today then.
All right.
Unless are you gonna puzzle right now?
Well, I thought that was gonna go right there, but maybe not.
Maybe not.
I want it. I think
This is not gonna rig.
it doesn't. No,
No.
over there. Try. No, not even close. Okay. All right.
Absolutely
Well, anyway, it's a great day to have a great day.
You don't want to at least get one puzzle piece now that we're looking at it?
Okay, well, we probably could have swapped sides because I was just on this side.
Oh no.
Here, we got the texture.
You can start looking while I figure out who we're going to raid real quick.
I got 2 pieces in. How's that?
Hey, that's exciting.
Oh, do we have any comments? Was that going?
The comments were going. We do not have any comments currently. We can send people over. Let's see. Send people over to Timo Hana, who is doing a Whispers in the Well set champ.
Sweet. All right, have fun.
All right. Rating in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
Bye.